Hello everyone and welcome to our back to school boot camp for parents of elementary school students. As always, we're here to give you some tips and tricks to help you on your journey. Remote learning, there's a better way. Let's jump into lesson number 3. What works best for you? Tapping into your child's preferences. And the goal today is to make your kiddo, to help your kiddo understand themselves better so they can position themselves for success during their learning. Before we begin, as always, especially if you're new to our series, I want to give you an insight into my background so you know why I'm able to speak on this subject today. Please feel free to take pictures or screenshots of the resources shared. The video series is entirely free. The paid workshop is optional, but you will be able to get more than enough information out of the video series to help you on your journey. Introducing learning styles, and this is simply referring to someone's learning or information intake preferences, their child's preferences. And let's jump into some of the elements. Environmental elements. For example, let's take me as a learner. I need very bright places with no air conditioning on or I'll fall asleep in 15 minutes. Whenever I'm working or studying, cannot have loud sounds, cannot be a noisy environment. For those of you who've ever worked in an office with me, you know that I have to cover my ears to be able to proofread or I lose track of what I'm reading. And I need a very formal environment. I need to be at a table, focused, all my papers, laptop, pens, all that stuff organized right in front of me. In terms of an emotional element, let's see, responsibility. I like to know that I have a key role as part of a team. I like to guide myself through the process. I like to design the best way for me to complete that process. I'm very intrinsically motivated, but some of our kiddos need some extrinsic motivation, some outside motivations, like, something they're earning, something they're working toward, whether it be a prize or an outing, something to get them through to that end goal, right? And in terms of persistence, myself, although I'm intrinsically motivated, I like to break up my big projects into small pieces so I can experience small wins that'll push me through all that work. So let's stop here. So hopefully hearing about my awareness of me as a learner is starting to give you an idea of how you can talk to your kiddos and help them understand their own identities as learners. Let's move on to sociological. Myself, I like to work alone, and I definitely want to get my information from someone that I feel is knowledgeable on the subject. Physiological, I like to work at night when everyone is asleep or off doing their own thing and quiet. Although I like to be sitting down at a desk for most of my work, if I'm ever studying something, I find that I like to walk around with my index cards and walk around the room in circles as I memorize. In terms of intake, I definitely need some snacks around because it does give me a few breaks here and there, to break up the monotony of the work and also just boost up my energy a bit. And psychological elements, definitely a big picture thinker, but I do need the details just to feel confident that I'm moving in the right direction, or that I understand the reason for the project. And in terms of impulsive versus reflexive, I'm definitely known for thinking or maybe overthinking things before I jump into action. So today was meant to be short and sweet. I just wanted you to see me walk through my identity as a learner, and that'll give you hopefully some insight into helping your kiddos do the same for themselves so they can position themselves for success during the learning process. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to shoot any questions my way and talk to you soon.